Hi, this is Coach David Hallal. We're gonna continue with the to talk to. I'm gonna continue to talk to my sisters. So this is Dear Sister Part 3, and this is to my sisters Getchen, Jackie, Natasha, and my adopted sister Ruth. Um, Let me just jump right in because we have said multiple things already. Invest time in him. Invest time in your man to learn your man, to find out things about him. Not about him so you can judge him, but so you can decide how to treat him. You can learn how to treat him and things that you will be able to do for him, because access will expose his weaknesses and will reveal his heart. You'll be able to know more, you'll be able to understand more, you'll be able to know how to please him, and if he's worth for you to be with him. If you don't spend time with him, that entire year or 2 years before you marry him is really wasted time. You might say, well, yeah, we've been together for 2 years, but do you know him? Yeah, we were together for 2 years and we got married, and 6 months later we got a divorce. Yeah, because you never got to know him. You never got to know him. Just because you've been together for somebody for 2, 3 years doesn't mean you know them. Because somebody, if you spend enough time with them, maybe 3 months is enough, or would be enough. Is your goal to be an experience or his friend? Because when you are lonely and you don't spend time with him and you're lonely, loneliness makes an average guy seem spectacular. You know? Loneliness will make you feel like, oh, that guy is awesome. But it's just because you're lonely. That's extremely important. To all my sisters out there, I want you to know that. You should marry the man that is capable of training you for his word. That means you should marry the guy who's able to train you, who's able to teach you how to please him. And because if you can't please him, the marriage won't last. If he's a fool, if he cannot train you, if he's unable to teach, it's a terrible thing. And I think I've said that already, but men interpret kindness, as honor, but control as dishonor. So you have to always remember that. And be careful when men break your heart, you don't become bitter. There's a lot of bitter women out there. I live here in Georgia and I've met quite a few bitter women, that are so angry at men. But it's not all men. It's not all men's fault. Might be one, might be two, might be even 10. But don't blame all of us. No man of honor will live with dishonor. No man of honor will be capable of doing it. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. And you should not marry a man who has no mission. You should not marry a man who has no purpose. You should not even date a man. Not even marry, but forget marriage. Forget marriage. Just remember, you should not even date a man who has no purpose, no mission. Yeah, he might be cute, he might be this, he might be that, but he won't be cute forever. You should marry a man who has credibility. Not only good credit, but credibility with people, with his family. You should marry such man. You should not be with a man that has real bad credit, with people or other people money. That's not a man. That's not a man with credibility. You know. And if you want a man, you should position yourself. If you want to be a wife, you should position yourself as a wife, and let him decide if he wants you to be his wife. Don't trap him. You know. And the lovable man is not always loving. The lovable man is not always loving. Believe that. Believe me. A man can be very lovable, but he's not always gonna be able to love you. That's kind of funny, huh? That's powerful. And remember that submission is not ownership. Just because you submit doesn't mean he owns you. But that only means you give him permission to protect you, to love you. You authorize him to do so when you submit yourself. When you submit yourself under somebody, then that person becomes a scriptural authority to bless you and to protect you and to provide for you. That's all it is. Because I know a lot of women have a problem when they hear the word submit. Submit doesn't mean you are less than him. Submit, that means you authorize him to protect you. The difference in men is not their background, but the difference in men is their future. Where are they going? Where do you see them in 5 years from now? What are they going to be when, 5 years from now? What do you see them becoming? Are they becoming better? Are they becoming wiser? Are they becoming stronger? Stronger in spirit, stronger in mind, stronger in knowledge, stronger in wisdom. Pay attention to these things. Don't marry a guy because he made you a bubble bath once. Don't marry a guy because he made you, he cooked for you. Oh girl, he cooked for me. Just because he cooked for you, don't just jump and get married. Pay attention to everything. He might be able to cook for you. He might be able to draw you a bubble bath. He might be able to give you a nice massage. He might be really good at making love. But where is he going to end up 5 years from now? Is he a bum? Is he somebody who don't want to work? Is he somebody who don't want to pay his taxes? Is he going to be in prison, federal prison, a few years from now? You got to pay attention to these things. You have to. The right man dreads being away from you. For real. He cannot stand being away from you. The right man wants to be with you. But when he's away from you, all he thinks about is you. While he's accomplishing his goal, he's thinking about you. The right man will not be at the wrong places. You won't find him in the strip club because you please him already. Your body pleases him. What is he doing at the strip club? Because geography matters. For him to end up at the strip club, at the gentleman's club, it's a bad sign of his unfaithfulness. The woman who gets in a man's face will never get in his heart. Be careful how you talk to him. To know his future, look at his goals. To know his look and to know his money, look at his watch. But to know his heart, look at his worship. Look how he exalts, how he adores, how he praises the one who made him, the creator. Treating him like a king does not make him a king. But you'll know when you treat him like a king how he acts. If he doesn't act like a king when you treat him like a king, drop him because he's not a king, he's a fool. The wrong man will not be able to discern your greatness, but the right one will be able to see the difference in your greatness. This is Coach David Hallal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his call and his destiny, teaching you from A to Z. And this was to my sisters. Don't forget to subscribe, like my videos. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.